you don't get credit for doing what you're supposed to do. Like ain't no clap, ain't no celebration, ain't no prize for doing what you're supposed to do. You just continue to do what you're supposed to do.
Many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but you know what? Nothing external can defeat the internal. The only thing that can take someone down or break you down is internal. Embrace it. You've got to understand it and be aware of it, but don't let it seep into your internal dialogue. Many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but you know what? Nothing external can defeat the internal. The only thing that can take someone down or break you down is internal. Nothing external is strong enough. It's just about making sure your internal dialogue and your internal belief in yourself is strong enough that it can withstand the external.
What's wrong with this generation today? These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
I'm a freaking monster. Put more on my back. Put all of it you got. I'll put all the weight from my kids, my family, my wife, put it all on me. I'll shield everybody's ass. You guys need to make sure that the things that you care about, you protect.
1,000 people trying to do exactly what you're trying to do. And after 3 years, that 1,000 goes down to 100 because everybody quits, okay? And now you're competing against 100. And then 3 more years go by, and out of that 100, there's 20, okay? So now 6 years in, out of 1,000 people, there's only 20 left. And then 3 more years out of that 20, there's 10. This is how it works. It's persistence. It's fortitude. It's grit. It's persevering the hard times. It's pushing through the times when everybody else quits. It's pushing through those times that produce the greatness that everybody searches to have. And then when you become great at that craft and everybody else has quit, you feel super fulfilled because you're confident. You know what you're doing. You've been doing it for 12 years and everybody else quit. And then you're way ahead of the 1,000 people who are starting this year, the same path you're on. So those people are easy money for you. You just beat their asses. This is how the game works.
Think you're lonely now? Wait till that business starts to take off and nobody understands your problems and your friends can't understand why you have a $100,000 payroll or somebody owes you $1 million. They're not going to understand your problems or they're not going to want to hear them. Being a man can be lonely sometimes, man. You just have to suck it up and understand that that's the route of a man that's going to succeed in life. You can tell the size of a man by the size of his problems. Suck it up.
We're all fucked up. Stop judging yourself against other fucked up people who have hidden it better than you. That's all they've done. They've masked their shit better than you have, and now they're flipping it back on you and saying you're fucked up. I want you to realize that this world, life, isn't a game anymore at all. You can start living your life. We're all fucked up. Stop judging yourself against other fucked up people who have hidden it better than you. That's all they've done. They've masked their shit better than you have, and now they're flipping it back on you and saying you're fucked up. I want you to realize that this world, life, is one big head game. And once you learn to play the motherfucking head game, it's no longer a game anymore at all. You can start living your life.
Most people, the bottom 80%, are lazy. And it's something that it's not polite to talk about. And they're surrounded by people who think the same way. You know, as much as 95% of your thinking is determined by the people that you associate with on a regular basis. If you associate with people who don't work hard, don't learn, socialize after work, then you become like them. You think like them, you talk like them, you dress like them, you marry them. And so you're married to someone who also has no ambition. And you raise children, and your children have no ambition. Just go to work and complain about your work. But top people associate with other top people. There is what you've heard about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction says that if you change the way you think, you start to attract new people into your life. If you become aggressive about personal development and personal growth, you start to meet other people who think the same way. And the old groups of people that you associated with fall away, and the new group of people appears. So people say, well, where do I find positive people who are thinking about success all the time? First you become one, and then you'll naturally attract it.
Listen, let's get something straight.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
You're gonna hear this from me one fucking time.
I don't
care.
I don't care what you think about me.
Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself.
Those who can't talk about those who can.
I've been him. I've been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy. So what will change? Not a darn thing.
Paycheck to paycheck, from your perspective, what keeps people broke in today's world?
They spend too much money on shit that they don't need. You don't need to do that. Like, dude, I hear people all the time, the biggest problem we have in our culture right now is entitlement. Everybody thinks that they're owed something. You're not owed shit. No one's coming to save you. Stop living this fucking life that you think you deserve. You don't deserve shit. Dude, if I went back and I had to make $3,000 a month, I'm not kidding. I would find 4 roommates, a place that was $1,000 a month. We would split it. I would be driving Uber because I wouldn't have a car. I would be riding my bike. I would be cooking my meals. I wouldn't be spending money on anything. I'd probably have the same fucking outfit every day because I would stop spending money on shit that I don't need. Dude, you've got people in Africa wearing the same clothes, eating 1 meal a day. They're not spending any money. And you're telling me you can't live like that? That's garbage, dude. You just think because you live here that you're owed the house and the apartment and the car and the ring and the watch. That's bullshit. You're not owed any of that. You didn't earn it. And until you earn it, you can't have it. My assistant, he's from Mexico. All the people usually that come across from Mexico, they're the hardest workers. You know why? Because they're living in dirt huts. They have nothing. They're not expected to have anything. They don't have any entitlement. They're here, hey man, I'm just here to fucking work. I'm here to build something and I'm trying to make as much money as I can so I can send it back to my family. For some reason, people here in the United States think that we're owed something. We're not owed shit. You are owed nothing and your entitlement is going to keep you broke the rest of your life.